Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Shamira and I am an obstetrics and gynecology coder. In this video, we're going to be doing a regular workday vlog. You guys love these videos on my channel and I have a bunch more. If you're new, you can check them out in my coding playlist. I also have like practice exams, questions that I review with you guys. I have ways to study for the CPC exam in that playlist. So you're going to have to click the link in order to see what videos I have in there. We are over 70 videos. So plenty of content in there if you're interested. But like I said, this is just going to be a regular workday vlog and I hope you guys enjoy it. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm billing out a patient's antepartum care. So this is all their prenatal visits. And I'm looking at my little board over here because I wrote down the date ranges for the dates that we provided all her antepartum care for, because I'm going to have to submit the 59426 because I believe she had like 11 total visits. And the reason why I had to bill the antepartum care was because another medical group did her delivery. So I was not able to bill global for this delivery, meaning including the antepartum, delivery, and postpartum care all together. So right now I had to pull out my auditing, my E&M audit tool for this inpatient hospital, initial hospital care visit. That's what it's actually called. And this is for inpatient. So I would be looking at codes 99221 through 99223. So you guys will see the level that I came out with once I'm done. And here we are. So for this top section, this is for the history, which is like your HPI, review of systems, and past family and social histories. And you guys can see the markings that I made. And we came out with a detailed history because for inpatient initial hospital care, you have to have 3 history areas in order to have a comprehensive history. My exam was detailed. I was able to get detailed by doing the 4x4. And then when it comes to medical decision making, I had 4 points for new problem with additional workup, 2 points for labs reviewed and the radiology that we reviewed or ordered, and then it was high complexity. So when you have 2 circles down here in this chart, you come up with a high medical decision making. Once you have the history, exam, and medical decision making figured out, you then want to go over to step 5, which is level of service. And remember, we are doing the initial hospital care and we had detailed, high. And because it requires 3 components, we have to go all the way to a level 1, which is 99221. Right now, I'm just working on some office procedures and I have a Nexplanon insertion in front of me. So all I have to do is just read over the documentation from my nurse practitioner, and then I'm going to go ahead and submit the charge. Okay, and because I review these codes pretty much daily, I really don't have to look up my codes, but for those of you that are new, The CPT codes I'm using is 11981 for the actual procedure. So that is the insertion of a drug implant. And then I'm going to add my HCPCS code. And the HCPCS code is the supply. So this is telling the payer the type of contraceptive that they inserted into the patient. So for the Nexplanon insertions, the code that we use is J7307. And my diagnosis code that I use is Z30.017. Done with this procedure. And then I'm gonna see if I have any others that I can work on. Cause like the biopsies and stuff like that, I can't code it yet because obviously they're sending it out to pathology today and I'm not gonna have the results back. So yeah, that's pretty much the only procedure that I can do. I do have some inpatient stuff, but I'm really caught up on my inpatient stuff. So I really don't even want to touch it because the patients that I have here are probably still in the hospital. So what I like to do is wait until the patient is discharged and then I can bill like the entire hospital stay. Like I don't like going in and then having to like do only the H&P and then tomorrow I have to do the subsequent days. And then the next day I can finally do the discharge. Like I want to do everything all at once. So I can't even do inpatient stuff right now. I have some outpatient stuff. So like, let me see my midwives that are over at the hospital. Let me see what notes they have. Okay, so I have a triage note that is outpatient. And it looks like my midwife was working with a resident, so I can't use any of the resident's documentation. I can only go by her documentation, and let me see if it's even enough to bill anything. She was evaluated for gestational hypertension. She had a headache that improved with IV Benadryl and Reglan, NST reactive. She was on from 216 to 308. We have the baseline. Okay, so I can actually bill for this NST. And we did labs and we gave IV drugs. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, let me look at this thing really quick. Because she has gestational hypertension. And it's pretty much stable. We did do the IV fluids. We are billing for the NST, so I can't give credit there. Yeah, we can say this is pretty much a low risk. So I'm gonna go with 99213. And how many weeks? 35 weeks. And make sure my midwife is both service and billing provider. And I need modifier 25 on my E&M for the procedure that we're billing on the same day. And then I need modifier 26 on the NST because we're at the hospital when we did this NST. So we can only bill for the professional component, not the technical. The hospital will bill for the NST on the hospital side. So I can only bill the NST with a 26 modifier saying that we read or interpreted the NST report. This one is done. And next up we have, looks like this patient was seen by 2 different midwives. But we are the same medical group. So I can combine their documentation and possibly get a higher level. But only one of them can bill for it. And how I determine who gets the credit is whoever saw the patient first, or usually whoever does the most work. And I think with this midwife, she would have done the most. Okay. So this one's gonna get a no charge, and then I'll give this one the E&M. What was she seen for? Let me make sure there's no resident on this one. Okay, there's not. Okay, she's having contractions and she's 39 weeks every 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, so all we did for her was we ruled out labor and we ended up sending the patient home after 1 to 2 hours. They gave oral hydration and the plan was for the patient to walk for 1 or 2 hours. So that, do we have any documentation for the NST? We do. Oh shoot, yeah, we do, okay. I was about to say we don't have the baseline, but I do have it. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go with a level 2, a 99212, and I'm gonna put 25 modifier on the ENM, 26 modifier on the NST. And then since we ruled out labor and she's 39 weeks, my diagnosis code is 0471, which is false labor at or after 37 weeks. And my weeks of gestation. And I'm just linking all my diagnosis codes and my LMP. Did I read the diagnosis codes on the last one? For gestational hypertension, I would use the 013.3 because she is in her 3rd trimester. So now I'm about to send this one off, and then I have to put in a no charge for my other midwife since both of them can't bill on the same day. Review triage note. And then let me just see what she has. Okay, so she did an NST as well. And when did she do this? At 9. And she did hers at 7. So I'm gonna do a no charge for this, but then I'm also gonna bill for the NST that this provider did. And I'm going to add a modifier to let them know that we did a repeat NST on the same day. So let me see. Yep. Where's my CPT book? I'm gonna add modifier. I'm going to add modifier 77 on this. Repeat procedure by another physician or qualified healthcare professional. And it reads, it may be necessary to indicate that a basic procedure or service was repeated by another physician or qualified healthcare professional subsequent to the original procedure or service. This circumstance may be reported by adding modifier 77 to the repeated procedure or service. This modifier should not be appended to an E&M service. And if it were the same physician, so let's say my first midwife did another one, I will be looking at modifier 76. But since this is a different qualified healthcare provider, I'm using 77. And this one was for false labor at 39 weeks. Oh, I also need modifier 26. Can't forget that. I'm gonna put repeat NST or reviewed repeat NST by another CNM. I put comments in. We're all supposed to put comments in once we're done coding something. So me putting this comment in just in case it were to get denied or something like that, I can go back to see, like check the history on it and see like, why did I do this 2677? Even though if I see it, I'm gonna know, obviously I reviewed it, but just to see any comments that I may have left myself. So I'm gonna head and resubmit that and resubmit the other one. Let me see if I have any other outpatient. Okay, my next one should be interesting. I have another outpatient triage, and this time I actually have a teaching physician working with a resident. So his documentation just has to meet teaching physician guidelines in order to bill, and he does. And this is actually a twin pregnancy, and it's di twins. So for di twins, we use 030.043 She is 34 weeks. I'm just gonna go ahead and link my LMP a while before we dive into this note. And I did want to mention that when you're doing outpatient stuff, you want to be using the outpatient audit tool. You do not want to be using the this audit tool, which is for like inpatient observation, ER visits, and what else do they use? Nursing facilities, and the rest home, custodial care services, home care, and domiciliary care. You do not want to be using these ones. You want to use your outpatient audit tool for the office visits and outpatient services. So that is why I have this one out, and we're not sitting here leveling an exam because the exam is not on here. And HPI, you don't have to worry about on this tool as well. So what is this patient here for? She's here for leg discomfort / pain and swelling, and they did an NST. So this time we can bill an NST twice. Let me look at the payer, and I believe they want us to use modifier 59 for baby B. So I will be adding modifier 59 to my second NST. But hold up, this is Medicaid. Why do I feel like Medicaid doesn't accept modifier 59? Hang on, let me try and pull up MA fee schedule. Procedure code 59025, provider type, search. What? This thing is not even on here. That is a whole lie. Why do I feel like Medicaid doesn't accept modifier 59? I feel like somebody told me that. Poop. Let me see, is she still here? No. I don't know. Let me look at my book. Gotta pull out my handy dandy little notebook from like all my trainings when I wrote down every single thing my coworkers told me. And I know they said Medicaid does not accept something. I feel like it was modifier 59. No, MA does not accept modifier 22. Got it. So I'm going to say that we should be okay with this modifier 59. So I can go ahead, and then what did we do for her leg pain? Recommended proper hydration, nutrition, and walking around the house. I'm gonna go with a 99212 on this one. That one's good to go. I should make a note to check back at that one to see if they paid for it. I mean, I know they pay for NSCs, but that modifier 59 for some reason threw me off. Oh, I know what I meant to show you guys. I got my stuff from Amazon. I don't know if you can see this box sitting over here, but I got my order of everything for my budgeting videos that I'm going to be doing. So let me just do a little haul on everything that I got because I'm going to be doing the zero-based budget. That's what it's called. So I have like my little envelopes here to stuff my money in. So like this first one here is like my emergency fund. You guys really can't see that. My savings, my housing, and then utilities, transportation. I have food and eating out. I started running out of these like little envelopes, so I had to start doubling up my stickers. So food and eating out will be included in this one. And then I have shopping, Christmas, as well as gifts, you know, when you want to just splurge a little. And then I also have vacations and entertainment. So I have my envelopes for my cash stuffing. And then I have like this new little pretty calculator. I love the color green and I love this color. So it's like, is this like a pastel green? I feel like that's the color of it. It's like really, really light. And then I have some prop money here. And what this prop money is going to be used for is whenever I need to exchange my real cash for fake cash. Just because I'm not somebody that likes to have like a whole bunch of cash at home. So what I'll do is I will have my money just like this. And then I'll show you guys the whole little setup. Like I went all out for this. My husband was like, you might as well get a cash register too. I was like, funny. He hasn't seen this stuff yet. This stuff just came today. So once he sees me and all my like money and stuff, he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you are doing the most. So this is my cash that I'm gonna have. My prop money is what they call it on the budgeting, like, you know, channel. This I got from Amazon. Everything's from Amazon. This was only like under $10. This cash that I have here was $8. And then this tray that I have is actually a makeup organizer, but I'm going to use it for the money. And this one, I want to say was like $9. The calculator might have been like under $10. So everything was like very, very affordable. I'm just somebody that loves to budget. I love everything that has to do with money. I love to count it, save it, you know, spend it. I love all of it. Well, actually, not really like love spending it because I can be really, really cheap and not want to spend my money, but I would love to, you know, spend my husband's money. But it also came with these like little, what do they call them? Budget sheets. So like you can write down your date, the description, the amount, and the balance. You guys know that I also budget on my, what is it called? My MacBook Air. I don't know why I always get confused on what that laptop is called, but I always want to say like MacBook Pro, but it's an Air. And I budget on that or my phone and my iPad on the Numbers app. So that way I can get everything all on every single device that I have. So I love the Numbers app. And these little labels in here, they came with this book. So all of these 3 things, and I think there's something in the back. No. Oh no, this right here. All these came together. So like I even got these like little labels that came with it, and I had more, but I really didn't care for them. So they give dating, personal, haircuts, cosmetics, clothing, medical insurance. What's this one? Education, income, concerts, rent, card, debt, subscriptions, membership fees, subscriptions. What did that one say? I feel like I said the same thing twice. Oh, okay, because they have the same thing twice. Subscriptions and Black Friday. They have bars, games, movies, hobbies, and beauty. Now, why are you budgeting to go to the bar? That is so funny. But yes, so everything I got off Amazon. And then these stickers I've had for I don't even know how many years now, but I'm excited to use them. So these stickers come from the Happy Planner, and I actually have the Happy Planner. I used it probably in like 2016, 2017, and I've kept these stickers ever since. So I'm going to just pretty up my little budget binder and make it really, really nice and pretty. I thought about doing like little stickers and stuff on my cash, but I probably won't. I'll just leave it the way it is. Because some people get really, really cute with like their little, with their prop money. And I thought about doing that, but I think I might just leave mine the way it is. And then I also have like this Happy Planner mom stickers. So these are for like a mom's type calendar. And I've had this ever since I had that whole budget planner years ago. So I just kept them because, you know, no point in throwing away the stickers. They're pretty decent and good stickers. So I'm just going to be stickering up everything. And I thought this one was like really, really cute of the food. I can put that on like my eating out envelope. And then it even says like eat in, take out, meal plan. So, you know, I just love to make things like spruce it up. Like you guys know in my CPT book, I add stickers to my CPT book as well. So I just like to make things a little bit more girly instead of like plain Jane. But yeah, so be on the lookout for more budgeting videos from me. I cannot wait to get started. And look, I have a whole thing of stars. You guys probably can't even see that because it's so tiny. But yeah, I'm excited. So excited. Okay, so I'm actually going to end the video here. I hope I had got enough footage. I know today wasn't that, you know, eventful. Not that much was going on because my day in the lives are kind of like repetitive. So I don't know. I feel like I'm always repeating myself with some of the stuff that I'm saying. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here because like I said, I barely have anything to do because I'm so far ahead. So for the rest of the day, I'm pretty much just going to run my missing charge report. And that is when I just put in a certain date range. And then what they pull is like any notes that are by my providers that do not have a charge linked to them. So every note has to have a charge, whether that be a physical charge you can bill or a no charge. So I'm about to run that report and have a good old funky rest of my day. I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you all for watching. Bye. One more thing before I go. Somebody had asked me to share my favorite YouTubers and I wanted to give a list. So I have categories. When it comes to me getting my celebrity news, y'all are about to find out how messy I am, okay? I'm just kidding. I love to watch LovelyTi, Tasha K, and I love to watch GotDamnZo. So those three are like my top three for celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on in the whole celebrity world. I really wish that I did not care to watch, but I just love them. So me listening to them, I just love their personality, but I can really care less about what a celebrity has going on. I just really, really love their channel because there was a point in time where I was just like, you know what? I'm not watching those videos anymore because I can care less about what those people have going on, but I just love them. So LovelyTi, and it's crazy because I don't even know her real first name. I just know her by LovelyTi. So let me know if y'all know her name, her real name, and put it in the comments. So they are like my top three for celebrity news and gossip. And then for natural hair, because you guys know I'm a natural girl. So my natural hair videos I like to watch, or natural hair YouTubers I like to watch, are the GlamTwinz, African Beauty, but she changed her name, I think last year or the year before, to her actual name. So it's Edeko. I think that's her last name. Y'all should know if y'all hear African Beauty. And then OnlyOneJess. And I also like to watch African Hair God, his live natural hair watch parties. We started doing those, or he started doing those 2020, I think, when we had the pandemic and there was like literally like nobody was going anywhere. So what he does is he watches natural hair videos, or all types of videos now at this point, and he does a live stream and then we watch the videos with him in the chat and we just have a good old time. So I love his channel as well. Or I only watch his natural hair videos, like all the other videos that he does, because I think he has a gaming channel too. I'm not that invested. I'm only here for Thursday nights live videos. I don't catch all of them, but I do watch the replay on a lot of them because he be streaming from like 6 p.m. until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not staying up. No. And then for vlogs, I like to watch Lovely Bryana, Tajah Ferjuste. I always get her name wrong. She is Haitian, I believe, so her last name I might be pronouncing wrong. And then Octavia B. Love her. And then for TV reviews, my favorite shows that I love to watch on the weekends are Ready to Love. And now we got Love and Marriage Huntsville coming back, so I'm so excited for that. And these are pretty much the only times I watch these people videos is when they're doing reviews on those two shows. So, number one, I have Simply Sakina. I just love her. Me and her are like the same age, I think. And I love her reviews on Ready to Love. I don't watch her reviews on any other show, except for when she does Put a Ring on It. And she also does Love and Marriage Huntsville. No, she does not do Love and Marriage Huntsville. Does she? Don't she? I don't think she does, now that I think about it. Okay, next up, I do watch Bondy Blue and her TV reviews. I love when she talks about Love and Marriage Huntsville. She has the perfect Melody Holt, even though she's not Holt anymore, Melody accent. So I love watching Bondy's reviews. I'm pretty much only tuning in when she does Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think last year she only did it to members. She only had videos for that on her members only channel because she had some issues with YouTube and they deleted her channel, but she got it back. Thank God. But yeah, I love Bondy Blue's TV reviews. And then Funky Dineva. Y'all already know. Well, y'all don't know, but I am here for Funky Dineva and all the breakdowns he gives for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So yes, and like I said, this Saturday, they are back with season 4. I believe we are at season 4 now, and I cannot wait because I've been binge watching season 1, season 2. I didn't rewatch season 3 because it was just too much going on with season 3 with Melody and Martell. But I definitely went back to binge watch season 1 and season 2 while I was working last week, I think. And yeah, I had to refresh because when they first came out, I wasn't like watching every single week that they came out. I think I might have caught on once season 1 was already done. And I think I only seen like half of season 1. So this last week, I made sure I went through every single episode. And yeah, I'm caught up with the mess. So yeah, I think those are my top YouTubers to watch. I will leave them in the description box, their names, in case you guys did not write them down. But I did want to add that at the end of this video because somebody had asked me who my favorite YouTubers were. And that is a good range to give you guys different types of categories for them. So yeah, thank you all for listening to me rant on about my favorite YouTubers. And that is it for this video. Bye.